SB, since you've been gone, bro, we've upgraded the whole show.
Oh shit, you got a laptop?
Yeah, hey, you got a laptop as well.
Oh, you got a laptop?
Yeah, you got a laptop.
You got a laptop?
Yeah, the deal came through, man. Everyone got laptops.
Everyone got laptops.
Where's my laptop?
Ah, it's mad.
It's crazy.
Because what it was, the sponsors saw 3 of us on the pod, so they
But
But
they're
you got the
supposed
top,
to be
yeah.
the top though.
Got the top though.
that's what
They never had the funds for the
To be
Nah,
fair, I don't think
Nah,
SB needs it. He doesn't need any support in his shouts and whatnot.
Top.
Where some of us do.
top
1
of the-
minute.
top
Let me
of the
double check
dome.
that.
Yeah,
of the
double check.
dome.
Yeah, fact check that.
After.
After.
Yeah, no, SB doesn't need a laptop.
No, he doesn't, man.
Do you know what's funny? I'm here just looking.
You ready to go?
But I'm looking at that yesterday's results.
Look at them all. Look at technology. Look
Just
what it's done.
looking.
Look what it's done. Yeah. We're relying on the internet, but SB, yeah. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. I
This
have
is
myself, Walks, Scorch, Jess,
Laptop, Jess.
and Stainless Bangles himself. He's back in the building. For those of you watching this online, we'd like to remind you that the podcast is available for your listening pleasure on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple, and Google. Before we get started, please make sure that you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and have your notifications on, as we have content coming out on a weekly basis, and we've got a load of content coming down the tracks. The gaffer of the week will be revealed in this week's final third, so tune in to find out if you won the coveted award.
I can't believe this, you know.
What's up, man?
Bro, I gave the man £1.50 because it said £1.50 on the, you know, on the shelf in the fridge.
The shelf barker.
And I've just looked on this thing now and seen £1.19.
Trading standards.
Because I was in a rush, I just give the 150 and thought let him keep the 1 pence. Yeah.
No.
But you know what? It's not so bad.
It's turned you over there.
At least it doesn't say not for individual resale.
Oh,
Hey.
those ones.
That's
When
the worst one.
because you know what's
That's
listen.
design.
Your Kit Kats.
I've
and your-
caught you, yeah, but I'm not being a pagan. But you're not giving me no discount.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
why should I stay quiet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you paid £2 for a pack of 6, and you can sell each one for £1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds
And
like-
when I
smile
when I
on
want to
face.
get my 2 pence off,
Yeah,
so I
nah.
can
No,
buy a
no.
little
Nah,
Freddo or
sorry,
something.
sorry.
Yeah.
All you news agents and off license guys, step your game up. Speaking of stepping games up, Leicester lost 4-2 at home to Newcastle. Wow. Newcastle moved to within 1 point of Premier League safety with an impressive win over Champions League chasing Leicester City. I know SB has his thoughts on Brendan Rodgers and his squad, and I guess their
Bleeding.
propensity, to bleed, to crumble. From 4-0 down, the hosts grabbed 2 goals inside the last 10 minutes through Mark Albrighton and senior man Kells to give the Magpies a late scare. Joe Willock was on the score sheet again.
He's not bad, you know.
Listen.
Better loan deal than Lingard or not?
No.
No, listen.
But different
Think about it.
relegation.
Yeah, I was
chasing.
gonna say when you think about it, there's an argument that Joe Willock's goals have been bigger.
And what was the expectation of Willock? Did anyone expect him to go and do this?
Nothing.
But then again, what did man expect Lingard to do?
Yeah.
Let's be
Nothing.
real. Let's be
Yeah,
real.
it's true, it's true.
I think him dropping down from United to West Ham, I think there's a quality and experience that he would have playing in Champions League and big games and whatnot. So him dropping down would probably be a blessing for West Ham in a sense. It's no offense to West Ham. But then Willock going to Newcastle, like...
He's got pedigree. He's got Europa League pedigree.
Yeah,
Carabao
there
pedigree.
is that.
True.
And prior to that, what was probably like 2 or 3
You're being muggy.
goals.
What did you say?
He's taking
very
a piss.
muggy.
Europa
He's
League
ta- he's-
pedigree.
he's taking
you
a
know.
He's just said cup competitions that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that don't really matter. So him going to Newcastle, I think the expectation probably wouldn't have been, I guess, what we're seeing. And the impact's massive.
Is anybody feeling how I'm feeling now?
Not at all.
About-
a little bit.
In reference to,
Nah.
I'm feeling like he's got a bit.
the Dele
He's
Alli
got
shot.
a bit of deli.
I don't even know what that means.
So is
SB,
it
what
the
do you
long body of the strides?
Languid kind of.
It's this ability to arrive and source a bit of danger
What is this
for
thing?
a goal.
What is this thing?
Exactly.
Mm.
That's the only look. That's what I know about Dele Alli. I don't even know what position Dele Alli is. But what I do know is if you don't start him too high, he will work out how to get there in the right time. And I feel like that about Willock. I don't know about the whole game, but I know 70 minutes on, bring on Willock.
Yeah.
bring on Willock when people are tired, been doing the same thing all game. Let this little boy just arrive and do something aggressive.
He makes sense of chaos, yeah.
And then he's got to do a nice little, calm little interview
He'll
after.
chip in. What do we make of Leicester and I guess what looks like the possibility of them
Dying.
repeating, I guess, last year's capitulation?
It's gonna happen again.
You think it's going to happen this week?
You know what's funny? Do you remember when they was talking about all the letters that they wrote? They wrote letters.
Yeah.
Team meeting.
They wrote love letters to each other saying.
Jess and I did a, Daily Gaffer? And we did a, I guess, review on an article, and they talked about going
Madison.
to the hotel away, and we said we're going to sort everything out.
All of that.
Now look at them.
It's wasted trip, SB.
I think last year's capitulation was due to more of a mental thing. You know, a bit of anxiety, getting there, thinking cool can get Champions League, and then they bottled it. This year,
Finn got injured though. I think that was a massive thing. Ricardo.
Ricardo was
They
out.
had a few injuries, didn't they?
Was Ndidi out as well? They had a few. Soyuncu.
Yeah.
since you're doing Cruyff turns on his own 18-yard.
I love
He's
it.
a baller,
I
man.
genuinely love when players here do a Cruyff turn in their own third, the beginning third, and lose the ball. I love it.
Just saying.
There's English coaches somewhere that screaming their heads off when they see that.
But I think
No, Johnny Evans,
Mm-hmm.
4 goals conceded, and they looked.
This is something I saw.
A bit mad.
There was a debate, and people say, we big up Fofana, we big up Soyuncu, we big up Maguire previously. The guy who has given these guys their platform is Johnny Evans.
Bro, I asked somebody this the other day. Yeah. If Man United sign Johnny Evans and don't sign Maguire, are things a bit more patterned?
I don't believe. I think Maguire's probably top 3 in the Prem. So I don't think Johnny Evans would have that same impact. It might look a bit better, easier on the eye.
Like it's just a question. Like, but I don't know. I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying that Johnny Evans is better than Maguire. I just think like I look at United, let's say, and like some of the issues that maybe they have. Like there's not a dominant leader.
Yeah.
For ball playing or defending or organisation in the back 4. Yeah, and I think you never know if like somebody who maybe hasn't got as much physically and all of that, isn't as sharp and at it physically. Maybe what he'd offer
Could add other attributes.
is, you know
what though?
it's weird.
I see the quality now. Before, when he used to play for Man United,
Yeah.
I just think, why is this guy playing for Man United? I feel it was like a robbed John O'Shea. Like, why is this guy here? But since he's left, I'm starting to understand
quality,
why
man.
he was at Man United.
I kind of like when you see guys come from really stable situations in like big institutions, and then go out into the world. Especially not like when they're young. So like we've got a formed opinion, you know, like we already had that opinion on O'Shea or Wes Brown or Evans. Fletcher. So like when you see like Fletcher, when you see like Fletcher leave United,
Go slum it.
you're like, oh my God, this guy is a baller. He's a baller. But you understand, but there's other man you get to see, you've been getting carried.
You were hiding, you were cutting through. Yeah.
Okay. It's cool to see.
Jess, do we think Leicester will crumble?
I think so, and I think a lot of it is due to the absence of Jamie Vardy.
I hear what you're saying.
I mean,
there.
Tell me more.
Well, I mean, he's
please.
there. I mean, I check the team sheets and I see him on the team sheet.
Yeah.
Number 9, James Vardy. I'm watching the game and I don't
Have
see him.
you demoted into James now?
He's James. Yeah.
That's true.
Not even Jamie.
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think the goals have definitely dried up, undoubtedly.
But then
You
having
assist
said
though,
that,
man.
few assists. And having said that, though, I believe the goals that he's lacking,
Someone's-
Kelechi Iheanacho
he's picked
is
up the
picking
slack,
them up.
innit?
Yeah, but
Who, Jess?
Oh yeah, SB. In your absence, Jess is he's
Come
kind
round.
of conceded ground on that one. Yeah.
Came round.
Which shows the mark of the man for me. Callum Wilson, first Newcastle player to score 12 goals in his
Oi.
debut top flight season.
Oi.
Since Loic Remy scored 14 in 2013-14.
Loic who?
Loic Remy.
I like
What
Callum
flashback.
Wilson, man.
I think he's so good. I think he's perfect for Newcastle.
Bro,
I said this
are you listening?
maybe in pre-season.
When he bullied, man, who is it? Castagna.
Oh yeah.
When he bullied Castagna, then he hit the post and then finished.
Yes.
But it's the bullage.
Bullage. Yeah.
I swear to God, it went bing, Dan Walker in my head. I said, that's
There's
it.
something about him. And I think, we'll probably get to Aston Villa in a bit. But similar to like Ollie Watkins in a sense. I think you probably don't expect them to be tanks and bullish. You don't know.
Like a non-league mode.
I think Callum Wilson is very
like
very physical.
No, when I see Callum Wilson, I feel like I see what I expect to see.
Okay,
like Ollie Watkins does things that I what? Like I see Ollie Watkins running man down, and then they panic.
Yeah, his is a bit more intense.
Yeah, and then somehow he doesn't fall over. Next thing I know, he's running in on goal and he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
But Callum Wilson's thing is like, I'm like, oh no, don't go shoulder to shoulder with Callum.
No, be careful.
And they end up on the floor and he ends up with balance. And then he relaxes. Usually decent finishes as well.
Quite a good finisher.
I feel like his finishes, he shows more technique in his finishing than he does in his all-round play.
And what's even more outstanding, guys, you might not know this.
The fade?
No. He's got 12 goals this season.
Yeah.
All 12 goals have come in the second half of the games. So technically, he's taking the first half off. A bit like Canelo Alvarez.
Yes. Yeah. But he's definitely going to knock you out. Yeah.
We can talk about that.
Canelo. Billy Joe.
Not today, though.
We'll leave it on the final third because we can do what we want on the final third.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miscellaneous.
No rules in that.
Miscellaneous. But yeah, so he's got 12 goals in half as many games.
Half a season.
Half a season because he's taking the first halves off. Not bad, isn't it?
He's always
taking
injured.
the first halves
off, yeah. So
like
that
it.
doesn't really,
You keep saying stuff I like. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Leicester conceded 4 goals in a home Premier League game for the first time since December 2019. Not great. Since Joe Willock joined Newcastle on loan, he scored 5 Premier League goals for the Magpies. In that time, no player from his parent club Arsenal has managed to score more goals than him in the competition. Kelechi Iheanacho scored 10 Premier League goals since the start of March, the most of any player.
Hey, it's
Kelechi.
the penny's dropped. Question is though, who's better right now today? Iheanacho, Gabriel Jesus.
Oh,
Senior Menkels.
Iheanacho.
Guys, I remember years ago when Rashford was coming through. I think Rashford's second season when Iheanacho was still
comparison.
Yeah, Rashford was coming through and Iheanacho was still at City.
Yeah,
and they had like the same numbers, and the world was going mad for Rashford. Yeah. But Iheanacho was doing the exact same things, and no one cared.
But no one cared because they said he was scoring tap-ins.
Yeah.
Like we didn't watch Aguero score loads of those and some other good ones as well.
Rashford's English.
Senior man's got a lot. Like, do we think that there's a possible move upwards to a bigger, better team for Kelechi? Or
for me, not this season, and mainly because he's not fashionable.
He's at the right place.
See, Iheanacho, his next move for me has to be AC Milan. Not next season, but that's his profile.
Okay.
Believe me, that's his kind of move. Yeah, that way, not in the Premier League.
Because I know what you're saying. He needs to go to a club where he's gonna be part of the thing that takes them to the place that we want to be.
Exactly.
Like we can get there, but we're gonna need you to, you know.
Can you really see him at Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham?
Nah,
it's tough. I don't think they come back round after.
Not now.
Exactly.
Yeah, seeing City get rid
And
of him. But it's just something that crossed my mind.
Yeah. AC Milan.
Gaffers at home, let us know. Leeds beat Spurs 3-1 yesterday at Ellen Road. Spurs spurned a golden opportunity to put pressure on the sides above them, turning in a rather lacklustre display at Ellen Road. Patrick Bamford, who, I don't know, seems like he's kind of, people aren't going crazy for him as much. Lovely celebration. He scored for Leeds in front of Gareth Southgate. Gareth Southgate is just at every game.
Airing him as well.
He dented Tottenham's European chances.
What was Gareth Southgate doing there? Because he weren't watching Kane.
Wet Phillips. So.
Oh yeah, Phillips come off the bench, didn't it?
Oh, did
towards the end, yeah. But he's just there for it. That's his guy, innit? Like he loves Phillips. Leeds lead lasted 12 minutes. Son equalised with clinical finish after Dele Alli was allowed to run unchallenged before threading a clever pass into the South Korean forward's path. Harry Kane had 2 goals ruled out for offside, but away from that, what do we think of his form at the minute? I feel like
he hasn't scored a goal under Ryan Mason.
It's only been 2 games?
No,
4 games.
It's been a few games. It's been 6 games.
You know what? 4 games is
6.
He scored the other day.
He's bagged against.
He scored the other day.
Who did he bag against?
Did he?
Scotch is not really happy about speaking about Tottenham, is he?
I mean,
I just noticed I'm ready to have another manager now.
He's done, man.
You got a manager.
I'm gonna speak about
We
Tottenham.
have a
SB.
I'm gonna speak about Tottenham.
SB, please.
It's hard. It's troublesome times for Tottenham right now. You know?
It is.
I think the only people that don't see that as troublesome is the Spurs fans.
Like,
no. Do you know what it is? I feel like we're in
struggles.
I just feel like we're just in the space we was before Poch again.
Yeah,
Oh, prior to Poch.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's what I
fucking
think,
hell, that's a
and
long while ago, man.
you're there and you haven't got
a Poch again.
Musa Dembele.
No, do you know what it is? Like me as a Spurs fan, I know what it's like to be here, innit? So I know that I'm not stuck here. Like, but it's just a case of when. Hopefully it's next season. Like, it's like, are we gonna catch another dead manager? Hopefully not. You know, but
What annoys me is the fact that the week before Gareth Bale had the audacity to score a hat-trick against relegated Sheffield.
The brass neck of it all.
And then when you play a team that have got a bit about them, where were you, Gary? Look at you, Scorch. Asking you this question, mate.
We debated this before we came on air. Is there anyone out there who would... I know Bale said, yeah, we're going back to Madrid, yada, yada, yada. But if possible, would anyone renew his loan?
I think if you're trying to save money, yeah. But if you want to win, yeah, and take a punt on a player, no, don't go there. Like, go and buy someone who will improve you. Don't just hope Gary Bale will come back to
Show quality against the
that's what I
relegation
feel like
fodder.
it is.
I think like I started to think about it. At first, I was like, no, bro, this is a failure of a season. And then like, he's in a space now where I'm starting to trust you to batter the crap teams. And if you can do that, I'm here for it.
Serves a purpose.
Yeah, if you can beat Sheffield, West Brom, them teams, Norwich when they come up, do all of that.
Putting a curse on them already.
If you can, between them sort of games there, if you can, between the bottom half teams, rack up like 10 goals.
Take some of the weight off the other boys.
I'm here for it because I look about and I don't see goals from Bergwijn, really.
What's happened to him?
It's a shame, innit?
No goals this
I
season.
don't even see him.
I
Started so
don't
well.
trust Lucas with goals. I don't trust Lamella with goals. I look and I'm like, raw.
There's a big lack of goals.
This
yeah.
is the next after Son and Kane. This
He's
is the
the
only
guy,
place
yeah.
I can see goals.
True.
And to be honest, he's only played like 16 games in the Prem. Fair enough. He's only been scoring against meaty teams. But if you can do that next season, if you could give me double figures in the Prem next season, I'm a bit interested in that. Not long term though. I want you to go somewhere else after that.
Yeah. No.
Don't overstay. Welcome.
My thing with Spurs is like, before they used to see Champions League quality in their squad, but it just looks like it's evaporated now.
Evaporated.
See,
There is none.
Eric Dyer still
Like,
churning out those performances, man.
like you think of their back four alone, you've got 2 right backs, both of them are bad. You've got about 4 centre backs, most of them are bad.
No, all of them. None of them are.
Both your left backs, one of them's half decent, but he's
Who's that?
starting
Which
Who's
one's
that?
that?
regular.
I don't think he's half
Yeah,
decent.
he's struggled.
Question
in
marks,
recent
and then you've
times, I
got
think.
Davies. So then you think about that. That's about,
Uninspiring.
yeah.
This is what I was thinking about though, you know. You know what licked my brain? And I was like, yo, I don't know if it's just because I'm desperate in a dark space.
Happens.
I'm like, shit. What are we gonna do next season? Like, where do we need to strip?
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah,
centre
yeah,
back
yeah,
is
yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
But so is right back. And
Yeah.
Before you know it,
and one centre back's not enough. So I'm like, fuck, right? There's a lot of players. Probably need a right wing. Probably need a centre mid. Shit, it's a lot of players.
it's like when you go to Tesco local and you're like popped in for milk and you end up with a fucking
Came in, yeah. Next thing you know, the list is boom. But yeah, so I was thinking, and then I'm like, right, we don't have the finances to buy all of these players, and in reality, we don't have players that are in demand enough for man to sell and get the money in it.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, who's on loan? And I was like, Juan Foyth. And I forgot, like, he's actually been doing all right.
Yeah, okay,
I've got a
and he was
question.
injured against United. Against Arsenal. The second
Arsenal.
leg.
I've got a question. So in the first leg against Arsenal, I saw Juan Foyth just running,
Marauding.
Bro,
yeah.
marauding.
No,
2-3 times. I thought, who is this?
But the thing is, he's wearing number 8.
I don't understand.
Where is he playing, Scorch? I need answers.
He's been playing centre back and right back.
Right back.
That's what I know.
Right back.
Yeah.
Literally, he was
Yeah.
booming down the line.
yeah,
like,
But I see he's on this. But when I got a friend, Sarah. Shout out, Sarah.
Shout out Sai, every
Shout out,
time.
hey,
Shout out,
shout out.
big up Sai.
Boom,
Big
yeah.
up,
He used to say to me, when Foyth was at Tottenham, still under Poch, he used to say, "I like Foyth, you know, but he's a bit tapped." And I used to say, "He's a bit tapped." I didn't get the like bit. you get me?
Yeah.
But you know when someone's doing the tap shit, off ends. you can
You're
appreciate
cool with
it.
it,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah, 'cause
oh.
you're not risking conceding.
And then, and you know what it is as well, I've had guys doing tap shit and not being cold. So I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of open to man doing some tap shit and being cold here if you can.
Yeah.
You get me? But the problem is I believe Villarreal want to keep him. And if I might be being a bit optimistic about how much he can improve Tottenham's fortunes.
Yeah.
But I do think he could do something. And the other one I'm interested in is what is Ryan Sessegnon going to look like when he comes
Oh my
back?
god, I completely forgot about him.
Interesting. Never really got going at Spurs. I think from what I was hearing on the podcast
He's had bare
recently,
injuries.
I think the Hoffenheim
Not
loan
slapped.
deal is like not banging, but like I don't know if they'd look to keep him for another year. But yeah, strange place, man,
I
for a
think,
player with such a massive, well, such a high ceiling. Sorry,
I think like when I pre it, I'm like, okay, potentially at Tottenham, new gaffer comes in, you got this squad, not the best. Chuck him a Juan Foyth, chuck him a Sessegnon, maybe then 2 signings on top of that, and where are we? Then I look about, I say, right, West Ham, you got a bunch of extra games to play now. Leicester, you got a bunch of extra, like, can you lot hack that? I don't know. I wonder.
yeah, we could see. Quick one before we move on.
Oh,
Bamford-
sorry, Trey Deeney looks good. I like how Trey Deeney's looking right now.
Have you seen the long shot?
It's got the satin.
Got the crack.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Trey Deeney
yeah,
looks
yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
Big up Trey Deeney, man.
Spring
Back
summer
in the
collection.
Prem.
Shout out Trey.
So, yeah,
Shout out, Trey.
Shout out, Trey.
Yeah, he's pushing the white joints with the.
Tylus as well. He's gone for the Tylus.
Well, you don't usually see that on the Sunday.
And look, he's gone for the laid back approach.
Dropped it, yeah, he's dropped
Yeah,
it
he's
very
leaning.
well.
He's on the lazy boy thing. Before we move on, Patrick Bamford, 15 Prem goals, Euros or not?
No chance.
So fucked, isn't it?
Like 15
Yeah,
goals
man,
don't
I
get
feel
you in.
for him, man.
Do you know?
But everyone was screaming for Ings, and Ings is on I think 9 or 10.
Yeah, childish.
It's mad. Yeah.
But who?
Snobbery.
DLC?
He did score with his feet today, though. Look,
I can't.
see it
We
there?
can't
Run.
take
And
Calvert
took more than one
as our
touch.
second striker, man.
But
Seriously,
yeah.
can you imagine we're playing fucking Belgium in the semis and oh yeah, we've got to bring on Dominic now.
Hey, can we talk about that boy? Sorry, the tapped you at Leeds.
Which one? There's
Stuart.
Quite a
of
few.
them.
All of them.
But there's one that stands above everybody in the levels of my approach to the game is a bit tapped.
Who is this?
You lot don't know?
Surprise package of the season, Stuart Dallas.
No. Close.
Island.
He's one of the guys with hair.
One of the hair guys.
Nope.
He's decent, you know.
Very decent.
He bombs.
That Roberts guy.
Oh, you rate him? He's been
No,
mentioned.
I'm not even saying I rate him. I'm just saying.
3 weeks in a row.
What? Are
He's
you not
alright.
watching this guy? He plays like he's playing in the playground. He regularly turns and flicks the ball like 9
This
out of 10
is
times.
the Tyler Roberts Appreciation Society is
I just
what
think-
this is turning into.
If I could put together a 5-a-side team, Tyler Roberts,
He's in there.
Druid.
McGoldrick.
Big Mac.
Oh my God, Giroud. Giroud. Oh
man,
my
pin
days.
He'll pin everyone.
Yeah.
You can't even see the ball.
Can't even see it.
And then,
You could hold it up, play it off, yeah, and you're
You're
still,
still Martin.
you don't even know where it is.
Horrible. Spurs, will they make Europe?
Yeah, I think they get Europa.
Nah. Do
Have
you know
you
what?
seen the table?
I actually don't think we make.
Europa.
I think we end up in that cursed place.
You don't want to be in that conference. I don't know what that conference shit is, but I googled it the other day and it is fucking banter.
Like if we go in there.
You don't.
Oh,
need
sorry, there's another player as well. Oliver Skip.
Oh, Skippy, yeah. Had a very good season at
I
Norwich.
think-
Skip.
can do
Everybody's rubbing out Tottenham. Don't do it. Don't do it.
See Europa, how does it work? So 5th and 6th? I don't understand.
5th and 6th and 7th is conference.
7 used to be qualification, innit?
Yeah.
But now you just enter the dunya, the gulag.
The gulag.
Hey, Europa,
Scary hours.
the Europa gulag.
Because Everton just won and they're now.
Yeah, Everton are now in 8th with a game in hand on Spurs.
Yeah,
and
no, you
one
guys-
I
point behind.
actually don't. I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm not really one of them people that say this. I always want to finish in Europa League. I actually genuinely
don't mind
don't
taking a year off?
want to finish in Europa.
Just
Conference.
focus on the Prem next year.
Yeah, man.
And the Carabao Cup.
What other game? Oh, Sheffield United versus Palace. Anyone watch that?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Benteke
Wait.
and Eze put the blades to the sword.
I like that. I like that. I see what you've done there.
Eze, did you see his
Gliding.
Did
A
you see
player
his
who
goal?
he just glides.
What a goal, man.
He did it a little bit earlier. He did it against City last week as well. And some people were saying it's a mixed performance or whatever. People weren't really too happy with him. But I don't know, ability to travel with the ball, but make it look like he's not even
Effortless.
Like he's
traveling.
jogging.
It's bonkers, man. One of my mates compared him to Jack Grealish yesterday, but
The way he
I'm not
travels,
sure.
I can see it.
But you
I
see
didn't see
Jack
it
though,
myself.
Jack. I
doesn't
feel
look
like
fast.
Eze does a lot of his thing on an effortless thing, where Jack has got a bit different level of intensity. Like I don't actually think Eze wants you to foul him, whereas Jack is.
Yeah. Get your body across.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sheffield United diet again. But yeah, good to see Christian Benteke chipping in. What made me kind of cringe a bit was that they scored within, I don't know, 2 minutes or whatever it was. Big deflection or whatever. And he's giving it his old
chill
trademark
out.
celebration against relegated.
He
Sheffield
doesn't
United.
require
He's
a trademark.
Sick man.
He's a sick man.
He's a
No, he's a
sick,
sick man
sick
as well, because I heard that his contract is running out. And this has been.
Oh my God! So he's trying it.
Wait, listen. So he
Oh,
scored.
nice,
He scored 7 goals this season. Yeah, he hasn't scored 7 goals together in 4 years.
Ooh.
But his contract's running out.
So guess
all
what?
of a
We're
sudden-
gonna
and he
turn it on.
scored 7 goals.
Wow.
Hey, footballers
So-
are horrible.
If you're a cynic,
You
yeah,
need to see him.
But you know what's mad about Ball? In the Premier League, he's just not ready. But in another league, at AC Milan, he could be top dog.
You're loving AC, is it?
No, honestly, all jokes aside.
Wait,
imagine
1
Benteke-
second. Can I ask
Bayern
a question?
Munich
Are
or
AC
something.
Milan the continent's Everton?
Oh,
You just end up there. I'm thinking of a club. Just go to AC. Yeah. well,
mate, it makes sense.
Got a bit of
Think
history.
They
about
are
it.
like a continent.
Yeah.
You know what's fucked? You know who also was, and they said, "Nah, fuck that."
We're not really trying to.
Inter was like, you know,
Back
Was
in the
getting
day.
there. Yeah.
but man said, you know what? Hakimi, let's
Fuck's sake.
It's
no,
Hakimi
new
up.
stuff.
It's-
That's
But yeah, Sheffield United, awful. Palace, Zaha, I watched it closely, and he didn't really impact the game.
Not at all.
And we spoke about it last week. Sorry, are people going to be coming and knocking and trying to unsettle him and grab him again this
I'll
summer?
tell you where he can
I don't
go,
know,
though.
man.
He looks spaced out.
Yeah.
No, on a serious note, I don't know. I think he missed the boat because I think he's just too
It's missed the
comfortable.
boat, man.
I don't feel like he's striving for anything else now. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, but you got to think about it. If you're Zaha, what more could you have done? You probably could have done more, but I mean,
Wait,
generally
what more could you have done?
Like,
You probably could have done more.
like,
This is his
I
best,
know- I
best
know.
goal return, I think, this season.
Is it?
Best.
I think it's one of his best
Oh,
seasons
He
for
looks
goal
like
returns.
he's
Like,
he
literally-
looks zoned out.
When he doesn't play, it's impossible to win. This is the
That's
responsibility
his
the
value.
man's been carrying
Yeah.
on his head for however
Yeah,
many.
yeah.
Can I just grow? How about today? Can I grow and develop and become all I can be? No, Benteke wants to fuck around, so I gotta get licked down all game,
All day shouting at the
all
ref.
game, because I
arguing
can't,
with the ref. Yeah,
I can't pass it to AU and ask him to do a bit. No, we have to wait
Only
for me.
sometimes.
On
Yeah,
Milivojevic and
It's-
wait
it's
for
fucked.
penalty.
It's a bit grim.
Guys, Eze, there's no talk of Eze and any kind of England call up.
It's not time. It's
Nah,
not
he's
time.
part of that
21?
younger generation.
It's
Yeah,
not time.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
alright with
not
that.
there yet. I don't think he's in Bellingham territory and stuff like that.
I think though.
Yeah.
I think
Future, 100%.
I think you see with Eze though, his everything can change next season though. Because remember, Hodgson's gone.
Yeah.
No,
so
we don't
new-
know if
new-
he's gone.
Nah,
Yeah,
he's
they're
gone.
still. But I think
We
he
don't
will just,
know.
Hodgson
He's
is
gone.
gone.
I think he's
Too old and things.
What the hell?
Bro, he
What's-
loves the game.
You're
He's
Think about
got.
it.
He's
You
doing
can't
the still
say-
thing with the rope and all that. He's gone.
You can't inspire.
The other day, we was watching Palace play, I think last week, and my missus is like, who's that? I'm like, that's the coach. She's like, he's so old. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
he is.
I was like, he loves the game.
He's in his 70s. Is he in his
And
70s?
even now, I think he's 72, possibly.
Fuck me,
He actually
bro.
loves the
No,
game.
he don't.
No, he
he
does.
loves the
But
game.
he doesn't really even shout anymore. He's got his assistant. I forgot his name,
old.
Terry something, I believe. And he does all the shouting and the berating players. Because Hodgson, man, he's just chill out, retire.
Legend.
But what's he
Enjoy
gonna
hard
do?
work.
I think he
No,
loves. he
become a
doesn't-
consultant.
Hey,
like
he's.
Wenger.
Hey, take it in, yeah.
He loves the game.
He's just been getting racks at for just
chilling.
not really fucking around.
Yeah.
He's like, what? If I fuck around, we'll get relegated. So I'm just not gonna fuck around
That's
for
all.
4 years in
And
a
yeah,
row.
you might not get more than that, but yeah, we're
You're
definitely
definitely gonna get nothing more than this.
gonna get that stability. But I think his I guess his heritage and whatnot, coaching abroad and stuff like that. From maybe the 70s, I think he was coaching abroad in. I think he went to
Coaching
Scandinavia.
Inter at like in like the 80s, 90s.
Somewhere in Scandinavia, I can't remember where he was, but he did a bit of coaching out there.
Ostersund?
But everyone does. That's the place to go if you want to build yourself up and be spoken about. It's always.
Oh my gosh!
What's wrong?
You know, I always do this joke, yeah. Like, oh, Sheila, yeah.
Roy Hodgson's wife's called Sheila.
Sheila Hodgson.
Oh,
God, chatting
amazing!
shit.
Finally,
SB.
it's come full
What does that
circle.
say? Right there.
Sheila Hodgson.
Oh, it's come full
like,
circle.
oh, amazing! I love
amazing.
73 years old.
You know what? He's gonna end up back in a job soon. You
From
know?
Croydon as
Somehow,
well.
someone will.
Good old Roy.
Yeah,
It's from-
It's
from
free,
around
yeah.
there.
It's a good story, man.
He's gonna be at home pissing off Sheila.
Oh, he started
Round
at
about-
They're in each
Jan-
other's hair. Yeah.
And
Guys, he's-
First international window.
Halmstad.
Someone gets bombed.
What a guy anyway, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Moving on to Man City Chelsea game of the weekend.
yeah.
Aguero made a mess of a Panenka penalty.
No.
Chelsea
Winky, winky.
ensured Man City must wait a little longer to
Can I-
wrap up the Premier League
Can I
title.
talk? Can I talk?
Ademola Lookman sent his condolences to
me
Aguero.
talk.
Pour some wine.
I've said this weeks and weeks and weeks ago. SB, don't leave me out. Don't be a pagan. Yeah. When someone scores a penalty, all that matters is that it goes in. Yeah. Let's just say Edward Mendy was fully committed on that penalty and dived to his right or left. Yeah. But he was committed and dived, that penalty would have been genius, world class. Oh, Aguero bowing out of the Premier League in style, 278
tried to
goals.
do, yeah.
That's what they would say. Because Mendy didn't commit, it doesn't look like a good penalty. Simple as that. Penalties are they're a great area because as long as it goes in, what can you really say?
Yeah, and I agree with you to some extent.
I
But
can run from halfway line, full pelt,
yeah.
and then slide and head the ball into the goal. Yeah? And
Like Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
and watch it bobble in.
Yeah.
If the keeper commits to his left or right,
It doesn't.
it doesn't matter.
All it matters is if you score or not.
Do you know what it is, yeah? What's fucked about penalties, yeah? Essentially, it's what you're saying, yeah? But the ball going in or not going in suddenly makes everyone right or wrong, yeah? But what it was, yeah, it wasn't even the stakes. Because in terms of for Man United or in terms of for Man City, irrelevant game. But in terms of for Aguero, that might be a bit more important.
Yeah. Very,
So,
very true.
is it important pen? I kind of remember it's like there was a time when Frank Lampard whacked one in after his mum died or something, and I remember thinking,
Celebration.
"This is an important pen," and he whacked it in and done that.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, okay, he's tuned in." Anyway, so big pen, and then what was weird about it was the goalie's actually dived.
He made 2 saves.
Yeah, he's dived and said,
Up.
"Oh no, it's going there. Let me." And then he done this muggy thing. He did this.
One hand.
He went like that and said, "I'm not even doing that. Let me knock it down."
He almost mad.
That went like this. He went,
Braun.
Braun. Yeah.
I was like, and then you know what it was? It was this one. You know.
No one wants.
You know when Aguero did this one,
It feels like
Do you know what's
he
mad?
didn't
though?
want to look. He didn't want to lock both
Yeah.
eyes on Pep, so he just did one.
One.
But Pep wasn't looking, so he said, "Oh fuck,
His back was turned by then.
But you know what's mad as well? There's certain people that can get away with that.
Yeah.
Aguero can get away with that.
Yeah.
Lookman, did he get away with it?
Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse.
How many goals has Aguero scored this season? Walks.
Like 3.
How many goals has fucking Lookman scored?
3.
Is it? I'm just
I'm
guessing.
guessing
I don't
Lookman.
know.
I don't know how much he's got.
But I would argue Lookman's probably got more goals than Aguero this season. I'm not saying Lookman's better than Aguero. I'm just saying though, it's kind of weird though.
I know Aguero's got 3 because his goal back in like January was like his first goal for all
All
that.
year because
like a year.
When was that, January?
No, not
Actually
January. It wasn't
died.
January. It was
the
like
other day.
March. It was March. It was
actually
March.
dying out like that.
No. He's with Vardy. Vardy's in a better place than
on
him.
it.
Sad to see,
escalator,
man. Sad to see.
I do like though error changes though.
Yeah.
Like I like that Aguero's going, Ings is coming.
It's a transition, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna see where Tammy's gonna what
The new
level
guys,
he's gonna reach.
Yeah.
Werner.
All the new boys.
Raheem Sterling. Can I say it?
Goal snatcher?
No, that was a baggy touch from
What about his
Aguero.
performance?
But yeah, forget the goal.
Also, why did Aguero touch it with the outside of his right foot when it's on his instep? Do you know how bad it is? He could just pass it in with his left foot.
Yeah.
He could have fell over and hit him and
Again,
gone in.
it's probably coaches across Spain
Wait, Sterling
swearing at
Yeah,
TV
look.
when they saw that.
Hey, SB's talking.
looks fucking bad.
Looks bad.
Why does he look so bad though? Because he scored goals. When you look at his stats, like, I'm not really. I do like stats, but I don't really like.
You're
like
not
to
a
see
stat
what
I
man.
like stats
I like-
after what I
yeah,
see.
After what I see, so I see the stats, and he's scoring goals or decent amount of goals,
Yeah.
but his actual performance, like,
I think he's trying. It seems like you can see him trying now
Too
a
hard,
bit too
innit?
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Yeah, once it becomes a thing,
I'm not being funny,
probably
right,
starts
Sterling,
eating
yeah?
at you, yeah.
Yeah, from an England perspective, mate, sort it out, yeah?
not helping yourself.
I don't. Yeah. Do we think his place is in?
Yes.
No chance.
Philip.
Nah, I think he's got the fast track ticket. He's walking through.
I'm not gonna lie
To
to you.
start, though.
No, Scorch,
No,
you're
He
thinking right
makes
now,
the 26.
you're thinking with like a rational head. Stop that. Think like Gareth Southgate.
Oh, he's
He's in.
in.
Yeah.
But if I was thinking normally, I'd be thinking Philip. Philip or
Come on, man.
Jack are very interesting people. I'll be honest, I'm looking at Sterling. I like Sterling. I support Sterling. But I don't know, it's just not the same. And what is scary is like Sterling was on this mad progression. So first he started being in the right place at the right time. And then his technique seemed to improve.
Remember that talk we had years ago?
Technique was improving. It was like,
End product.
because we didn't really think he had technique. Like I don't think of
I just
Sterling
don't trust him
as
to
a
be a
technique
striker
man.
ball clean.
Yeah.
Like outside of the box, I don't fancy Sterling.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he scored a screamer in the last minute against Brighton, probably in the year they won it the first time under Pep.
And
Screamer.
but he hasn't been that guy.
But yeah, that's why I was like, oh wow, interesting.
But it's like now I don't know if I don't know if it's something to do with the change of system. Because if you think about it, yeah, don't you lot feel like it's been like this for Sterling since they haven't had a striker?
Yeah. And also as well, apparently he's been told
Interesting.
to stay out there. That's why the fullbacks
why
here
Gundo was
are
getting
coming
love.
in here. Think about it. Fullbacks aren't going out there.
So the width is width is actually needed.
it's the wingers now that are staying out there. That's why if you look where Foden picks the ball up from, he's on the touchline. When Sterling's playing, he's on the touchline. That's why your Cancelos and your Zinchenkos are in here.
Infield.
Yeah, because they haven't got a striker, so they don't want that width to cross the ball in because who's in the head with it?
So with England then, like, is it a case of what he can just switch it back on?
No, with England, it's because Southgate knows. If you remember earlier on in the season, he didn't pick Bamford because he said Bamford hadn't had enough experience at a high level.
Except
choosing
he
Phillips.
doesn't want to give it to him also.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How are you going to get it?
With
Yeah.
Rashford,
It's just on your mind so much.
Rent free.
Don't worry, we'll come back. We'll get to Rashford soon
with
anyway.
Sterling, he's got pedigree. He's played at this level for a very long time.
Yeah.
Played big games for England. Yeah, you know that if he turns up, he can produce. So
Yeah, I wouldn't write him off or
yeah,
be.
yeah.
I'm not too scared or worried. I think it's just a bit of a struggle patch. But yeah, I think the timing of it is a little bit awkward.
Chelsea signings, though, we need to speak about.
Please, the floor's yours.
Because we was dissing them at the start of the season.
Name names. Which players?
Thiago Silva might have been over the hill.
Yeah.
Ziyech. Still question marks with Werner, even though I think Werner's been a good signing. Havertz.
Havertz is here now, supposedly.
So they've got quite a good little
I think
squad.
Ziyech showed mad quality for his goal.
Yeah.
Like everything was like the first touch was crispy.
But I'm not
the
hearing any of
strike,
this. I'm not hearing any of this because there's one player at Chelsea who no one talks about. Yeah, he's a boss.
You're gonna say Rudiger.
Yeah.
Dad's in it.
Yeah.
He's one of my guys, man.
Imagine playing up front and you look and you see Thiago and Rudy. Come on, man.
It's like a Rottweiler.
Rudiger's
like, literally.
on like
He wants to fight.
the way he defends sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah.
is he's going above defending. Now he's trying to prick you.
aggression.
He's jumping all over you, and he's calm with wherever you want to take it.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah, off the field.
Exactly.
Yeah, like he's cool with whatever you've got in
But
mind.
think about it, though.
So good.
He's a hybrid.
I love that kind
Bro,
of
listen, bro. Next time you watch Chelsea, listen to a Chelsea match without the crowd
just-
sounds,
okay.
and just listen to Rudiger.
Can him.
But have you
He's
seen
in
his
a
interviews?
war, bro. Like it's like
That's one of my
He
guys.
talks like he's one of the man them.
That's one of
But
my
think
guys.
about it, guys. He's a hybrid. Yeah. So he's
German black.
German black. So he's probably from. I'm gonna say he's from Congo. I'm just gonna guess. Who cares? Who knows? Yeah.
His name's Rudiger as well.
Mad, isn't it? Antonio.
Tony.
What is that?
Antonio.
it's spelt.
Rudiger.
It's spelt like
So he's got that African. He'll blood diamond. He'll die for this. And he's got the German efficiency.
Efficiency.
Whilst doing that.
He's
Whilst
a
so
top
blood diamond.
player.
Yeah, man.
Top player. Thomas Tuchel. Do we think
I'm sorry.
he's got the better of Pep possibly?
yeah.
And
I don't.
do we think
I don't know. I don't know.
Oli does.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Some managers
Undeniable.
Some managers just have.
See, Ole's
upper
thing.
hand on
Ole's thing
something.
is so patterned. Yeah, Ole's thing is so patterned and different. When the cold guys buck him, they don't know what to do. They trying all this stuff. He doesn't care about that. You idiot. He's gonna go up to Paul Pogba like this. Hey,
Arm around him.
Manchester United way.
Let's go.
It's
Yeah.
lit.
Don't worry.
But no. But you see, like this City shit, yeah. I mean, this Chelsea shit. Yeah, I hear what man are saying about this, but they're starting to some of them are starting to settle in. Werner, don't zang me. You hit the ground running, and then reality kicked in.
Top scorer, top assister.
Yeah. But you can't zang me because I've got eyes. Because I watch you miss
Just
all
his
the
missing,
time.
yeah,
But what about this
Misses
though?
up.
Huh?
What about this though? He's mad fast.
Mad fast,
No,
but
bro,
it's not
he
enough.
makes. You know why it might be enough though. He makes other managers second guess.
Yeah, he's a problem.
So see, like Real Madrid, they were just worried
About
Timo Werner.
yeah.
that he made them change to a whole five at the back just because they're worried about the pace.
I think he's had a
But bro,
decent season.
Look, there can't
Alright.
be a highlight reel of you missing.
Now the bloopers are
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Next,
I don't
next
mean-
Christmas, that DVD is
Yeah,
going to be
it's
mad.
mad.
I mean, like, I'm talking you
mad.
should have scored, miss. Not like good save goalie. Like, have you not scored?
No,
Yeah.
missing
It's
the
hard.
target.
Where it's
Should have
harder.
had
Missing the
about
target.
3
Yeah.
against
So I
Madrid.
can't, so this is the reality. I can't ignore that. And then guess what? Havertz has been worse than you. I know you lot are playing good at the moment now, and it might be coming good, but that's what it is. It's becoming good. None of you lot are doing the right stuff. Like, you see, like, Chilwell, he's just been doing his job.
Well, we mean you can't say that because there's one person or there's a few people, but one guy in particular that's been doing the right stuff.
Who? Kante?
Jason Jount and Kante.
Yeah.
What a player, man.
Why was everybody
What a guy.
talking? Why was everyone as well talking about anybody else after that Chelsea game other than Kante? 'Cause
No, there wasn't. There was
he
only
made
talk about Kante.
both of those goals.
There was
Did
only
you see
talk
his
about
press?
The
He come out of nowhere.
Do you
Like.
see
It's
the
mad. I
turn
don't
that he's
understand
done?
it,
The
man.
turn of pace.
No, not the turn
Oh,
he done
yeah,
for
for
the
the
first
first
goal
one.
and then fed in. Who did he feed?
I feel like he's just like this, just generally just ready to
He's-
go
he's-
at any
he's-
time,
so
He's
battery,
something else.
man.
charged.
Guys, I want to big up the people behind the scenes at Chelsea because sacking Lampard wasn't easy from an emotional perspective.
Bro, it was
It-
very,
it was very easy.
elite.
Yeah, exactly.
Elite
That's a
behaviour.
big choice they made. And the statement they put out, I've said it before, they said they don't see any sign of improvement under Lampard, yeah? And you go and get Tuchel, and that's just the right choice. For me, that it was hard to get with Lampard, and then you went and got the right person.
Tough decisions, but yeah, they're
Yeah, you
reaping the
didn't
rewards.
bother getting the interim, didn't bother with that. The day Lampard was gone, Tuchel was in. Let's make this nice and easy, guys. And then you've got a manager who just come from PSG dealing with big names, yeah, the biggest names, yeah. There's no one at Chelsea who's a big name that will overwhelm him.
There's a bunch of names that think they're big,
Yeah,
and when he walks in the room and starts talking to man
Listen,
with square shoulders, looking in their eyes, the vibe changes.
with the comb over, yeah.
The vibe changes.
Someone-
very,
like that's a very elite move, and
And I promise you as well, see Thomas Tuchel, I don't think he like wastes time with stuff like, hi, good morning, how are you?
yeah,
It's information, demand, demand.
an impression of Tuchel, okay?
Jess has gone out the room, by the way.
Tuchel's here.
No.
All right, Tom.
Rudiger, last week you lost the ball twice in the last game. How many more misses you want to do? Okay, I'm not joking.
Straight
okay?
to action.
Straight away.
Bro, I don't think he's
straight to
got
point.
any small talk.
No.
And, it's,
I
and,
like
and
him a
his
lot.
thing is demand and command.
And direct.
I love him.
He's not asking no one nothing.
I love him.
He's good, man.
He
I guess it was
scares me.
a dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
I think. Sorry to
The
cut
Champions
you.
League, go on.
I just think like I look at the two teams, yeah, and I'm like the City team squad way ahead, yeah. In my opinion,
Yeah.
Obviously, there's some player for players in certain
Yeah.
spaces you would pick one or whatever, cool. But for me, this Chelsea team, the team squad wise, they've shown us already in the season under Lampard that it's not the squad. It definitely is not the squad, yeah. But this Tuchel guy,
Game changer.
think about it. If you've seen the squad looking like that, and now we're in the Champions League final, it should tell you, my bro,
FA Cup final as well. Let's not forget.
this guy can do
Big things.
things.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see how it all pans out. Yeah, they're gonna go head to head in the Champions League final.
Sorry, can I just say as well? But I don't know if Ruben Diaz cares about that because he might say fuck this Tuchel dickhead.
Fuck you lot. Yeah.
I don't care if one is faster than me.
I'm the guy.
Oh, what? And Pep wants me to lose it playing out in the final. Fuck Pep as well. I'll
gonna
kick
go
this
long.
ball. So yeah, I reckon we
Also-
might see that.
Also, Gundogan hasn't really been doing Gundogan.
Why?
Last few games, I don't know, and I just can't.
Is he
trying
still
to
everyone's
figure it out.
player of the season?
Maybe, honestly, he went on the maddest run in this
He's
season.
been
when it
Man
matters,
City's
when it
best
matters.
player.
I ain't
so-
seen anybody else
Who's outdone him there? Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
so
Diaz.
they've won the
Maybe
league.
Diaz for me.
Maybe,
Yeah,
yeah, cool.
He secured the title. That little period he was doing them things, he secured the title,
Yeah, when it was
and
time to
now he's
step up.
taking his foot off the gas. You don't
It's not been De Bruyne.
want to burn too bright for too long. Yeah, he's
needs to
turned the
burn.
gas up. Yeah, secure the title, put it back on a simmer.
Do you think?
Yeah, now we're just
Sorry.
watching
But
this
we're
as well.
bubbling.
Last question.
bubbling.
Last thing on City.
The
Yeah.
lid's on. We're bubbling.
Do you think Kevin De Bruyne is world class?
I was
Or is he
arguing,
just
I was arguing
elite?
with one of my friends about this yesterday, but yeah, I'd say he is. I just don't get mad excited watching.
I think he's just elite.
SB, I want to agree with you, but yeah, I'm gonna say the reason why he might be is because
He's not.
the reason why he might be is because he would probably start for any team in the world right now.
Will he do anything when he starts? Though?
No, but just, can I talk? Let me talk.
He's saying the things that people don't like to
I've
say.
seen him hide
Gets
way
awkward.
too many times, and Mara's picking up the pieces, or someone else picking up
Mara's
the pieces.
though.
the semi-finals.
Someone
yeah.
else is
The
always
semi-final
picking up the
Champions League
pieces,
things,
but
like yeah,
might save
not
that for
much to show.
continental.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
save that.
shit, SB. You're saying, oh, that's myth busting.
People don't like him.
We need to do like a.
Hold on
like,
one sec. He's returned back to the show. On.
Return of the Mac.
Votes! He's
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back, and first thing he's done is
Sipping the juice as well.
question De Bruyne and sip some dirty.
He's really back.
Yo, SB back in the building.
Speaking of back, Mane decided to score yesterday in a 2-0 win over Southampton. Midfielder Thiago says Jurgen Klopp's men will keep fighting for a small miracle to make Champions League places after scoring his first goal for the club in the win against Southampton.
Do you see celebration?
I
did, but I can't even remember.
I saw a screenshot of it.
Fucking made me laugh, man.
Is he moving like it was normal?
He was moving like this weren't his first goal in how many months.
Okay.
Like, come on, bro. It's
It was a bit- it was-
it's only
yeah.
May now. It's only May,
yeah.
Thiago.
The-
You've only got 2 games
Clocks
left.
have gone forward, and
You know my
it's light
phone.
out
You know
till
my
9
phone
o'clock.
was lighting up when he scored.
Okay.
My phone was,
He's here.
and I was like, "Are you lot looking for a bite? It's May.
You're not gonna get it from me.
Literally, the season's finished.
You're not gonna get it from me. Yeah.
You're like, you're asking me, am I seeing what you're seeing? Yeah, in May.
Have shame. Have some shame.
Have some.
Where did it go wrong for Mane? Because for me personally, I think he started to believe his own hype.
He's just not that guy.
Mane is
Grounded.
I think the hype is definitely. I wouldn't even call it hype.
Is he the guy though?
He gets was getting the right amount of praise. Like him, Salah, Firmino.
But then again, there's another theory. He was burning too bright for too long. Because what's it like 6 years at that level? Remember Southampton, in a worse team, still
crazy.
doing things, and 3 years Liverpool. So maybe he just ran out of steam.
Yeah, I don't think he's
I rate Mane.
burnt out or won't be back. But similar to Sterling.
I feel like
Can
he's
just
like
go
De
through tough
Bruyne.
periods.
I was looking at
Just
Oh,
elite.
yeah.
Just elite.
You don't
I was
think
looking at
he's
Liverpool's
I
team.
know,
Just that
Scorch,
level.
You think
Elite level.
you rate Mane highly?
Yeah, man.
Same level as Son? I remember there was a comparison between him and Son, I think, early on.
Yeah, I think Mane is better than Son. Like Son is like his striking is good, very good, very good.
Left or right.
But in terms of like as a player trying to win a game, you got 90 minutes. I feel like Mane does more things that help me to win a game of football. But then Son is a bit better at the one thing that wins games of football.
Son's finishing though, upper echelons,
Yeah,
elite.
both feet.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not even the numbers for right and left finishes, but in his goals. But yeah, it's quite close. It's impressive.
Looking at Liverpool's team, I think next season they could be back slightly.
Van Dijk and Gomez are doing promo videos and stuff for sponsors again. So I'd imagine that they're soon due back, which is good for them.
I saw a video of Van Dijk running at about 6.4 miles per hour. He looks ready.
That's probably the fastest. He doesn't ever run much faster than that.
I saw it.
Arsenal look good.
Nah, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled.
Fair play.
Why
to
do
them.
people? Why does everybody?
Fair play to them.
Do you know what I've
Against West
realised? You see, with football, yeah, people don't like to say what they're seeing because of what they've already seen. But past is prologue, so I kind of get it. But bro, with my eyes, I'm seeing that Arsenal looking good.
I ain't gonna go ham and give him praise for
5
looking
minutes.
good against 5 minutes against
Against West Brom.
Yeah.
But you know,
Liverpool's chances of finishing in Europe.
in Europe.
I think they got a good chance with their fixtures.
Sorry, Champions League.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because they've only got United to play on Thursday, I guess,
It's
the
out
top
of their
10,
hands.
I believe.
It's out of their hands, so slim chances because they've got to win and hope others lose.
Everyone
as
else
well.
slips
It's
up.
out of them and Leicester, though. I think.
Yes.
I don't know.
I did think Spurs was in it until the Leeds game.
One second. Until.
Yeah, until oh, that's cut. Good old days.
What other game? Oh yes,
United.
United versus Villa.
Lost.
Guys. So at 1-0 to Villa,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Did you have a lot to say?
No.
kicking off.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Celebrate
I
Villa.
did, but I won't
Oh,
lie.
No, at 1-0 to Villa. I looked.
Delete your drafts.
Second half coming.
Oh yeah.
United second half.
10th. I think it's the 10th game. United have turned around. Another comeback win.
Why
Listen,
did they do
guys,
that?
So character, man.
Sounds a
They
bit.
actually have got a lot of character. That's
Lot of
one
character.
thing that
Guys,
they do have.
can I talk?
Let me
Let me
talk.
talk. Guys, we need. This is coming from me. We need to give Ole his flowers. I'm sorry. I don't care what any of you lot say.
I'm there.
I'm talking to the nation here.
I'm there.
We need to appreciate what the man's done.
We do.
Also, there's a player at United, yeah, not Cavani, who's just outstanding. Paul Pogba.
What?
World boss. That's it, not Cavani.
No, he just.
I just done the.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the arrow.
celebration.
No, I thought you was.
Oh.
No.
Sorry.
You
gets
get saying Bolt and all that.
You know, there's a lot of man busting the net over there. Techie.
Jess, you're a big fan of Paul Pogba.
I'm a big fan.
It's funny because it seems as if that should be common knowledge, but
Yeah.
you don't hear a lot of people saying it anymore.
About Paul Pogba?
Yeah.
It should be in it. I think people too much, I say it all the time, they believe what they hear. They listen to Graham Souness and they believe that what he says is true. They don't actually watch Paul Pogba play and his influence in the game. They don't see the difference he made when he came back from that injury or that long COVID for United. He's an impact player.
Do the man remember?
Oh, he is.
The man
He's so
remember when he
good.
came out of the team?
Yeah, we're rubbish.
Fernandez was like, "Who the fuck are these guys?"
Yeah. Okay.
This is what I was with before. Fucking hell.
Still dragging them.
I was living a good life for a few months.
The relationship between them
Oh.
is now a thing. I
Could
feel.
you wait? Do you not remember when Pogba came back? Fernandez was so happy to have him back.
This was after the.
There was
what was
Pogba was
there?
out for a little
Was it
bit.
COVID?
There's a couple games he was out, and then I remember. I don't know. I don't even think it was Fernandez that might have scored. It might have been Pogba, whoever, something. But I saw them celebrating, and I was like, Fernandez is
Loving it.
so happy to have him back.
Reinvigorated. On Cavani,
Wait.
everyone's
On
crazy.
Cavani.
Crazy. Showing stupid quality at his age, all the
At his
experience in
big
the
age.
world.
He's the best.
The movement is crazy. The finishing is there, and I know he at PSG used to miss a lot of sitters. But yeah, he's proven to be clutch, man, towards the end of the season. I had a debate with a couple of mates who has had a better time, or if we had to compare the two, Ibra or Cavani, their tenures at United. Whose do you prefer?
Ibra.
I like Ibra because he was running with the ball at his feet in the forward direction.
Yes.
I can't.
As a man at like 39, who's
He wasn't
never
39
really been
then.
fast.
He wasn't
He's always
39
been
then.
39, yeah.
I can't dislike this thing. He did come, he won the Europa.
Do you know why it has to be Zlatan? Go on, sorry.
This stage though, at this stage that we're at now, this Man United team, I reckon that Cavani is a better pick than Ibrahimovic at this time. With the squad now. I think he was good back then because we needed him back then, but I think now we need someone like Cavani.
You know where Cavani would bad it up right now? If Cavani moved right now, if he went AC Milan, he will bad it up right now.
Please.
Think about it.
Okay, that's interesting. Gaffers at home, let us know whose time at United you prefer, whether
you
it
think-
is Ibra or Cavani. Because yeah, there's a debate.
Don't you think
Leaning towards Cavani.
Zlatan's time was a bit more though, like it was decisive, like scoring goals in that, was it the FA Cup final?
League Cup against Southampton.
Yeah, like he did that, and
was
he took it to them in the Europa as well.
Prior to his knee injury, innit?
Yeah, that's what ended him.
Yeah.
And I also think as well, we was also seeing a very bonkers Paul Pogba at that time. But they didn't, but no one, because he was doing all of the right things. Do you want to know the joke? When Pogba was doing all the right things, gonna work hard, gonna fucking get this 5-yard pass right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna show you all the tech I've got. When he was doing all of that, people were underwhelmed. Don't you remember?
They want the bells and the
It's
whistles.
like, where's the goals? Where's the 100 goals?
They want the bells and the
From a
whistles.
number 8.
From a number 8.
Speaking of goals, Bruno Fernandes has scored 27 goals in all competitions this season.
Yeah.
What more do you want from
It's
your?
Frank Lampard territory, man.
I want him, me personally, I would like him to confirm to me now when I watch him on the eye he's sick. But he is sick. I know he's sick. Like, it'll be decent if he could play sick, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to. That's the truth.
He's a results man.
He's
the
going
kind of,
under the radar.
He's the kind of guy, yeah. Like when he goes out, yeah, it's all about numbers. He'll talk to about 20 different girls, yeah.
Secure it.
Yeah, secure. It doesn't matter if they're appealing or not.
He's a securer.
Yeah, results.
Secure.
Securer.
Greenwood,
Oh, he's improving though.
real star boy.
Always been a fan.
I've always been a fan, but he
Whoa.
looked like he lost his way with that whole
Yeah, he went through a lot
Foden
at a young age.
elevated.
Yeah, the Iceland debacle, his friend passing away,
He
and
stagnated.
playing for Man United
But-
at such a young age.
Whoa.
They said he's played 50 games. Was it 50 or 100 games? I think he said he played. I think it was overall. They said
yeah, for a teen, it's
100
mad.
games he's played already for United at 19.
Yeah.
Greenwood's played 100 games.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Overall.
That's
Whoa.
amazing.
By the way, I could see this Pereira guy, maybe 2 minutes. I saw just.
some people are saying 40 million.
No, let's chill
40
out.
million. You can grab it.
But I know you saw what I saw because he was moving with bonkers intensity a good minute before he took that shot in it.
Yeah, teams are interested in signing him.
Do you reckon he
Staying in the Prem.
40 million?
AC
40
Milan.
million or so.
Yeah, let's chill out.
He can stay in the Prem though, I
What?
reckon.
Where, Jess?
Not 40 mil. You're not going 40 mil.
AC Milan.
4-0.
You know,
Wait,
Donny.
Matthias.
Do you know how much Donny van der Beek costs?
Do you know Coutinho is available for 35 million euros?
He's got no knees, like
Yeah, I'm taking no knees Coutinho over
over Pereira.
Mr. Pereira, yeah. Me personally, yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
Hey, you know what's mad?
Fair.
Barca still ain't playing Coutinho.
They don't want to pay the
Is he-
money.
No, he's injured in it.
Yeah.
That's why they did a cardboard cutout of him. Messi hosted some illegal COVID party, and they had a cardboard cutout
did?
of Coutinho.
Not Messi not being the
good
fucking
guy.
Wait,
good
Messi?
guy.
That angel. United, yeah, all but secure second place in Champions League football. I think the only sour point is the injury to Maguire. I think he's about 50 minutes short of some minutes record, and at the minute it seems like he's rolled his ankle, but they're saying it could be, Ole said after, it could be a couple of days or a couple of weeks.
He's
Just
a
played
tough
every-
boy, man.
He's played every minute.
Yeah, it's mad. He wouldn't have wanted to come off. Yeah, I think he's 15 minutes short of some minutes record.
He'll be back. He's a tough boy.
I'd imagine so. There was a battle of, I guess, the new kids on the block, outsiders. West Ham versus Everton. Very decent game.
We need to expel this guy from the league.
He's a big
I've just looked at
Why
him
is he
just there.
He's chilling in the second row almost.
I think it's time that he's done now.
Offside.
He said, I'm a
Easy one,
celebrity.
offside.
Should do some punditry.
It was offside.
He's going to score today. You
Oh,
know?
he loves it against
He,
big teams.
he loves it.
Yeah.
Wait, Robinson loves it.
If you
against
just tell him that
big
he's
teams.
playing
Look,
against
watch it.
Chelsea, he'll
Look,
turn
see?
up.
Offside.
Oh, they've changed it to online hate now. This whole.
Nice.
Would have been
Yeah.
offside.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, DCL's back.
I didn't see the goal. Was it a good goal?
16 Prem goals. Took more than one touch. Dispatched it.
Scored with his feet.
Yeah.
The goal was
Went
cold, you know.
Good goal.
Good goal.
We're talking like we weren't all watching it. We
Yeah.
just watched
You
it.
didn't see it, no?
I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see? No, you genuinely
No, I
didn't.
generally didn't see the
It's
goal.
mad. Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Good forward play. And he is making the play, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes,
Do
unfortunately.
you know
How do you
what
say
though?
unfortunate? It's 16 goals. What do we?
Dan,
hate
you're one
about
of
him?
them, man. Please.
Don't.
Sorry.
I know exactly what you mean as
Yeah.
well.
Sorry, I want my strikers to score goals. Apologies.
Okay, cool. Let's just
So wait, you're doing. This is what I'm saying. You're on the.
You lot cannot
statistics
attack
and you're with
statistics
eyes.
of goals. What?
That's how I feel.
But Bamford-
What are
But
we
when I tried
talking
to
about?
say that Gareth Bale's only scored one goal less than Edinson Cavani, these lot all looked at me like I'm mad.
But Bamford scored more goals. So would you take Bamford?
Bamford scored 15.
How much is
DCL's got 16.
Callum Wilson's got 12. Callum Wilson's got 12 in half the time. That's 24 goals. If you think about it, if he played the full game,
Yeah, but he hasn't.
But
No,
it's
he
not.
hasn't
But it's
scored.
not 20.
if you carry the one,
Bro, it's
Show your
not
work.
20 in.
Right, forget stats. Let's look at what we see on our eyes.
No,
Can we put Calvert-Lewin on?
100%.
If there's a corner.
it's not American football. You can't bring
Specialist-
someone on and
specialist
them
teams.
all.
So what? We're gonna put on Ward-Prowse, and then we're gonna put on Calvert, and then we're just gonna go direct with the corners and free kicks.
That sounds
decent, though, doesn't it?
Jeez!
Sounds like it will actually
Does
get
that
you a
not
goal.
sound decent?
So what you're telling me? 89th
Kane
minute,
and Thing up top Ward-Prowse,
Deliveries.
right wing, right mid, RM.
Right mid.
All
Yeah.
black boots.
No, RM. Black boots.
RM.
Let's do this.
Not RW.
Kane,
RM.
you're not the target man. You're actually
You
not
thought
the
you
target
were,
man.
but now, yeah.
They thought you was.
It's
The
TCL
10
time.
roll, but
TCL.
But yeah, big win for Everton there.
Oh.
James Rodriguez. Just a bit of a myth, innit?
Hi.
This is why I hate the media, because
Just a bit of
in
a-
September, these guys were saying, "Oh, the class, the quality."
He did show class and quality.
Yeah, but it was too soon.
Alan?
That's what I'm saying.
My thing, Alan played alright today.
is he?
He was
He's
rattling
been
guys.
leading recently when I've been
He
seeing
was
it.
rattling guys today. Him and Tom Davies,
Hey, Tom Davies is very young, you know.
reborn. Oh yeah, you
Oh,
said you found out the age.
This
and
is the goal. It's got to be.
It's not a
Oh,
goal.
you're an idiot. You're an
Oh,
idiot.
that's a good tackle.
Saka.
Idiot.
Saka. It's not a goal.
Who is that?
It's not a goal.
Idiot.
Saka.
No,
See
what defender?
Oh,
Yo!
Is that further?
Darnell. Go on, Darnell.
Oh. Okay.
From
Yeah.
the ends.
Damn, before we move on, there was a question we had online.
Great tackle.
Yes, Jess.
Great tackle.
Yes, Jess.
Great tackle, Darnell.
Good tackle. Guys, yeah, so Arsenal playing West Brom right now. And online we had a question for one of our loyal guys.
Mhm.
I'm not going to shout him out because I personally don't really like him. But the question was decent.
Said question.
Question was, who has had a better season? I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Thiago at Liverpool or Partey at Arsenal? And the thing is, well,
Who's had a better or worse?
Worse.
or a better,
Yeah, it depends how you
worse,
frame
or
it.
not so. Let me show.
A better worse season.
Yeah, let me read it word for word.
Who's
So,
had the best worst season?
That's a minging question.
by the way,
is like
like I think I blame Partey's performances this season on Doneo. Solely on Doneo.
I spoke to Dineo personally.
About that, yeah.
Yeah, and he said
Put
to
him in
me,
his place.
"No, I said, oh right," because I hit him up. This is early on when he's like, "Oh no, not really. It's more just I like Arsenal, innit? Obviously, part." I was like, "Okay, I get it. It's not. Well, I thought it was a thing where he's gassed. Oh, part like he's like, I ain't even really know ball like that.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, guy.
Okay.
But he's getting his comeuppance. This is what you get.
Yeah. Do your
you
research, man.
You wanted to get the extra streams. You got them now, and now
We're
your
getting
team's
into-
10th.
Yeah.
You
This
wanted
is
to party.
how we're now blaming this.
Oh no, the
on
question
Doneo.
wasn't who I thought it was from. It was from someone else. I like this
Go
guy.
on, say his name.
The question was, who's had a better first season? They both have been injured a lot of the season too, so it is fair. Partey 45 million or Thiago 20 million. Also, if both fully fit, who would have a better individual season next season?
Who's the question?
Who's had a better first
I'd
season?
say for me, fucking.
I'd say Thiago had a better first season.
Oh yeah,
Because Partey, what's he done? The one game against United.
big game.
Yeah.
But what's
announced himself.
Thiago done?
He
now?
scored
what's
yesterday.
Thiago's
Yeah.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's how bad it is.
They're both bad.
Partey's had one game against United.
as it is?
Thia-
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like,
that's a horrible
who do you
contest.
even pick?
I'll tell you what I do think. I do think next season, or if they were both injury free, I think Partey has a better season because I've seen bits from Partey that kind of show me he's pretty suited to the Premier League. And it's a case of getting himself up to speed and fitness, yada, yada, yada. Even just getting used to it, whatever. But I've seen in certain games
Glimpses.
little bits that made me think,
Yeah,
you know
and
what?
he's
You
added
can
the
make
quality
sense.
that they were definitely missing. Like
Yeah.
breaking the lines, like his passes to break lines are very, very good.
Shaka.
You know, I'm a Xhaka fan. You know,
Granite.
Oh, yeah. Can I just say,
separately,
the first leg against Villarreal, yeah, Xhaka was stuck at left back up against Chukwueze.
Yeah.
And bro,
player.
my man didn't go past him once. And I know it's funny to say stuff
he's
about. No one
become
likes to
a
talk about
comedic
stuff like
figure
that. But
almost. But
I
his
was really
importance,
rating that.
his
Like,
importance to
He's
to the
definitely
team.
though one of their leaders. Like, if not, probably their main leader.
probably
I think
is.
he's one of their better players. I think if he could probably play in the Champions League.
Hold
Wait, question: do you lot think Thiago's struggles this season is anything to do with like his physical condition?
Not at all.
I don't think it is.
Not at
I
all.
just think that
Not even a little bit.
his playing style.
Guys, I said it on episode 1 of Armchair
Inconducive.
Gaffers. Yeah. He doesn't cross from the half spaces on the halfway line. He doesn't do a straight cross from the middle of the pitch into the box. That's not his playing style.
Yeah,
He wants to come and play soccer ball.
He did. Yeah, there was that. Remember when he came on against Chelsea, broke that passes record.
Yeah.
yeah. No, all of that stuff's cool.
That was sweet. But yeah, I'm leaning towards Partey. in that head-to-head, personally.
I think Thiago's had the better season, if you want to put it like that. But next season, I would imagine Partey to have the better
Okay.
season.
Like, what more can he do, Thiago?
Yeah. Like, I just think Thiago will be part of Liverpool winning.
That's it.
Whereas I think Partey will be the thing that helps
to, yeah.
Arsenal kick
I
on.
tell you who won't help Arsenal kick on.
Arteta?
Mikel
Oh,
Arteta.
do you know how mad it is? 1 second. This is fucking nuts. It's so nuts, yeah, that like I've been saying it for time, yeah. I don't understand how this guy is under no pressure. It's got to the point where I'm now
Scorch,
not even saying
He's
it.
still there.
He's
He's still there. Right
I don't
now.
get it. Like it's like we're not even discussing it no more.
It's crazy.
I don't
I
understand.
think it shows how
Full
low
acceptance, yeah.
Arsenal
I said to myself,
as a club.
as an Arsenal fan,
Go on. What?
you hear what he said?
Yeah. But would you want us?
Yeah, we're here for honesty.
What do you want? Do you want us
Bro.
to say something different?
Yeah.
Guys,
He's honest to
stop
lie.
the online hate.
He's 10th.
SB and you're
He's
doing
10th.
Yeah.
You lot lost to Villarreal and one of the most embarrassing two-legged performances I've seen
Embarrassing.
in Europe.
it was embarrassing.
And he's still in the job.
So
There's no pressure.
I always would have thought that he will qualify for Champions League by winning Europa League. Then we'll give him another season. Yeah, he hasn't done that now. So I'm thinking, what do we do? But what we don't do is sack him now, because who do we go for?
I had this debate yesterday as well, as to people
Vieira?
saying because there aren't any better candidates.
Oh, man, trying to say
who are
there's
who are
not
the
better
who are
candidates.
the candidates out there? Because you can't name a
Eddie
candidate.
Howe?
It doesn't mean that Arteta should stay. I don't
Yeah,
think.
no, look.
Graham
See
Potter.
Tottenham, yeah? Spurs ain't got it sorted out, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what we do know? That this, whatever's going on here,
Ain't no-
must stop right now.
So
Must
we're
stop.
gonna get rid. Yeah,
We're going to get rid.
Decisive
we ain't got
action.
it patterned yet, but we're going to sort it out.
yeah.
You got to take the first step before you take the second one, innit?
Real rap.
If next season Arsenal don't qualify for Europe through winning
Next season, as it
next
stands.
season, no, not this one. Next
Okay.
season,
Oh yeah.
If they don't finish in the top 6, he has to go.
Yeah, I don't think he'll make it past Christmas or something.
Yeah,
It gets to that.
He has
But we'll see how it all plays out.
But the reason why, like, this is Arsenal have to pull the trigger is because if you make my man stay and begin in it, you're just delaying the process and making the task. It's another transfer window going
He's
in
more
another
ingrained,
different
and,
direction.
He might sign a few of his more players, and then
Gotta
they're
trust,
on the
gotta trust the process, innit?
So wait, Saliba's not going to play again next season.
No, apparently he's going to give him a chance.
But he'd rather play holding.
Are you listening to the words you're saying?
Amari.
Apparently,
Who is Arteta talking about giving people chances? You are a novice, learning on the job, not doing very well or showing any signs of doing better.
novice
Bro,
cool.
you need all the help that you could get. The
Literally.
fuck?
Literally.
I
We'll
don't
see.
know.
We'll see how it all plays out. But yeah,
Guendouzi is coming
dire
back.
scenes.
Who?
Who?
Guendouzi's coming back.
Okay.
Mate's coming back. The guy from Willock, he's coming back. So
Maitland-Niles.
Maitland-Niles
Hey,
coming
can
back.
we say though, Guendouzi, I don't know why man let him go on loan.
I don't know. Either.
Attitude, didn't it?
Could have done with the boy.
He fell out with Arteta, and it's almost
Tragedy.
irretrievable.
The wrong and strong.
The
It's a
relationship.
bit
yeah.
North African style.
David Luiz
not having it.
is gone.
Good
Is it?
thing.
Yeah, he
But
has to
he's
go, though.
he's gonna be a coach
Where?
Probably
at
Arsenal.
your club.
Oh, I thought they were trying to get him on another 1 year.
They
extension.
extended his contract and gave him a coaching role to follow. Do you lot not remember?
Brazilian, innit? The whole Brazilian little link up.
Yeah, they got their
Edu.
restaurant.
I was a bit
Babbo in
confused
Chelsea.
at why.
Williana, dude.
Why not Chelsea?
Because they've got sense.
And they're not going to give him the job.
Wolves also beat Brighton, but we're not going to get into
Yeah,
that. Big up Wolves for finally doing something entertaining. Brighton are now in 15th, so they're trying to, I just don't know, sit in every
Who's 16th?
table place that they can in and around 16th. As it stands, Southampton are now in Brighton's place in 16th.
Where Brighton?
They might want to take that back. 15th. They went up to 14th. last week.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, that's about it.
Ralph, what is your like this guy, bro?
And I guess
Yes.
that's
Ralph
about
loves
it.
to
for the weekend.
embarrass me, innit?
Yeah,
man.
it's gone up in flames. Is probably how to describe it. One of the most horrible endings to a season in recent times.
And it all stemmed from him crying after beating Liverpool.
Wait, on our season review, we're gonna get into all of that.
Yeah.
Which is coming soon. But yeah, that is the weekend review. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, agree, disagree, slate us, buy the new kits. Yeah, I've been Walks. That's Scorch. SP back in the building, and Continental Jess. and we'll catch you tomorrow for the Continental Corner.
Peace out.